I'm your host, Tiffany Souter, and this is Scared Confident. I remember vividly being picked up for lunch from a mentor of mine. His name is Jack Burns. And I get in the car, we're heading to lunch, and he says, "How are things going?" And I said, "Oh my word, they're going great. It's amazing." I was like, "We got so lucky." And I listed, 2 or 3 things that had happened. And I know that I said the word luck because he looked at me and said, "Isn't it amazing how hard you had to work for that luck?" And it's this moment I'll remember forever because I had been showing up like a monster for like days, weeks, years, working really hard and being really disciplined. And then when the thing happened, and I don't even remember what had happened, but I remember it was something good. When it happened, I chalked it up to luck, which luck certainly plays a big role in all of our lives and in our careers. There's luck events that happen all the time. Jim Collins writes about this very eloquently. I believe it's in Great by Choice. But what we have to understand is that there are disciplines that we can certainly commit to that make it more likely that we're going to put ourselves in a place where luck can play out. And it's not random. When we show up and we do the things, we put ourselves in a chance where more luck can happen. And so what I think helped my young entrepreneur self understand is that I am not in a game of chance. It's not when lightning strikes, perhaps that is going to be what determines whether or not I'm successful or not, or whether element 3 is successful or not, or whether anything that I work on is successful. That really it is inside the scope of my control. And it's the hard work. Now, you don't get to predict necessarily the moment that it happens for you. That is where there is chance and luck. But I think understanding and accepting when good things happen and isn't just that we got lucky. It's oftentimes that we had been putting in the work and the days and the discipline and the commitment that led to a moment where stars aligned and the things happened. And yes, there was a lucky thing that happened, but we did things to contribute to that so that it could actually have a chance to take place. So this is a reminder, and the statement is like, it's amazing how hard you had to work for that luck. And I say this to people around me when they start to feel like, hey, look, I'm sort of in a lightning in a bottle kind of minute. It's like, well, are you though? Aren't there successes that you've had, things that you've done that made it so that the world paid attention to you in this way? It's not entirely random. So this is I think, encouragement to those of you who feel like you haven't had your luck event yet. Stay focused, stay disciplined. Don't swerve the car all over the road trying to catch your luck event. And to those of you who feel like you're only successful because of luck events or that lightning has struck and something has happened, get back to your daily disciplines, because even those of us who have had luck events, successes in that way, it is not going to be repeatable. But the hard work is, the daily disciplines are, and that's where we maintain control. And somebody said this to me recently, it's the locus of control. When we see the locus of control, the locus of responsibility is with us versus the locus of control or responsibility being in our environment. So think about, if my environment has control, then I am what? A victim. If I am at the place where the locus of accountability, the locus of control is with me, then the things around me are a victim to me, which is what you want. You want to be able to influence your surroundings. You don't want to be the one who's taken all over because you're just responding to the stuff around you. So life is not a series of luck events. Luck happens when you put hard work in. And for me as a young entrepreneur, this was really grounding to realize I'm not in a rocket ship just ping-ponging through the galaxy. I do have control. The locus of sort of accountability is with me. And it is in those disciplines that luck can happen. So what else is on your mind? Text me, 317-350-8921, 317-350-8921. And be sure to follow along on your favorite podcast app. Thanks for listening today.